thought pre-production work was done? You're wronger than wrong. Making the designs is not even half of it. After finalizing your script and making the designs for your backgrounds, characters, and sound, the next step in making your animation real is the storyboard. The storyboard is a set of detailed drawings that illustrate each shot and scene of the movie. In here, one gets to see how a scene will play out. The storyboard shows the characters' blockings, how they appear within the frame, and how they interact with other elements on the screen. It illustrates the suggested movement of the camera. It is also useful for knowing which scenes work visually. If it doesn't, it's easier to revise at this stage than later on when you're already animating. Divide your script into scenes. Read each scene carefully and start imagining how it would look like on screen. Draw what you have imagined. And repeat for every scene in your script. Important elements like lighting and color should also be considered when making the storyboard. And if you think making the storyboard is tough, wait till you get to the animatics! Just kidding. The animatic reel is an important step to make sure your animation will work. A simplified version of your actual shots, the animatic gives you an idea of the animation's timing. Timing helps create the emotion and personality in a scene. It also makes for believable animated scenes. Pre-visualization is done in the animatic, helping you determine the layout of the background designs, blockings of characters, camera angles, and how the scenes flow together. Individual storyboard panels are shot with a camera or scanned into a computer, and are made to move with the use of an editing program. Recorded dialogue and music are also included, making the animatic look like a very rough version of your animation. The X sheet is an important tool in animation. Animators write down the action, dialogue, and music beats for a scene or shot, plus the information for shooting in here. With each line equaling 1 frame, a single X sheet can hold up to 4 seconds of action. The action column is to help plan the timing, how long we want things to take. The dial column is for measuring pre-recorded dialogue. The recorded sound is converted into a phonetically written transcript and is written down on the dial column. The process is called slugging. Animators follow a mouth chart when making the lips synchronize with the recorded dialogue. They match the mouth chart with the slugged dialogue. When the sound has been broken down frame by frame, we can now fill in the action column. The movement of every single character is mapped out in each X sheet. Animation and camera instructions, animation levels, and other requirements are also placed on the X sheet. And there you have it. All you need to know about storyboards, animatics, and X sheets. You're just about ready to start production of your animation. Animation is convincing your audiences that what they are seeing is real. But how do you know you're doing that? How do you know your animation is believable? How do you know you're making a good animation? Well, don't worry. We reveal to you the secrets of animating. Presenting the 12 Principles of Animation. Solid drawing. It is expected that animators have a solid drawing background. They should be able to recreate with just their drawings form, volume solidity, and in 2D, the illusion of 3-dimension. Appeal. Appeal is important in making animated characters. All kinds of characters, whether it's a hero or a villain, must have appeal. Appeal is defined as having an easy-to-read design, clear drawing, and a personality that develops throughout the story. Exaggeration. Exaggerate the facial expressions, poses, attitudes, and actions of your character. This will make him act natural and will also add appeal to your animation. With the limited time to tell the story, the animator must plan how each frame will look like. Each pose, action, even camera shots and angles must help in telling the story. Staging focuses the audience's attention to the story being told. Secondary action. Secondary actions also help tell the story. Additional actions such as strong gestures of the arms, a furrowed brow, a tilted head, and biting dialogue reinforce an angry stomp. Straight ahead and pose-to-pose animation. Animators have 3 ways of making their animations: straight ahead, pose-to-pose animation, or a combination of these 2. The straight ahead animation has the animator drawing each frame in the scene from start to finish. Proportions, size, and volumes may be lost with this method, but it keeps the animation fresh and spontaneous. Pose-to-pose animation has the animator planning out the scene, with him drawing just the key animations. The assistant does the drawings in between the key animations, leaving the animator free to do more scenes. Timing. As the animator works on his drawings or on the 3D models, he has to know about timing the movements of his characters. First is the action. More drawings between poses slow and smooth the action, and fewer drawings make the actions faster and crisper. Second is the character's timing when acting. Mood, emotion, and reactions to a character or a situation are developed with good timing. Slow out and slow in. He also has to observe the slow ins and slow outs, easing the character into a pose. There are more drawings at the start and the end than in the middle parts. These make the action slower, making it more lifelike. Remember, it's all about making your characters move like they're real. Anticipation. Prepare your audience for a major action that your character is about to perform. In real life, almost all action has some form of anticipation. The same should follow in animation. Squash and stretch. Give your characters and objects the illusion of weight and volume as it moves. Squash and stretch is used in different cases, such as a person walking, a ball bouncing, even the facial expressions and mouth movement for lip sync. Mastering this principle will help produce very lifelike animations. Arcs. Physics continue to play a role in making believable animation. Almost all action follows an arc or slightly circular path. Use arcs to give your animation a natural and better flow of movement. Follow through and overlapping action. When a character in motion suddenly stops, not everything on him stops moving. This is called follow-through. When he changes direction, see how parts of him continue moving forward. A few frames after, they catch up. This is overlapping action. Timing plays a crucial role to make the follow-through and overlapping action effective. And these are the secrets to making good animated sequences. So now, with the 12 principles of animation, you're ready for world domination!